guard, 6'9", number 32, Irvin Magic Johnson.
Put down the candy and get ready for basketball. It's Halloween night. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce joins us from the sidelines. Boy, it's tough enough to win in this league when you're at full strength. Missing one of your stars for an extended time makes it even harder.
It's tough enough to win in this league when you're at full strength. Missing a cornerstone player makes it even harder.
And to look at the starters for the Knicks. And it's Garland in at the point guard position. And for the Lakers, they've got Johnson. He's out there with Kobe Bryant. And it's Abdur-Rahim in at power forward. Well, Grant, we're still early on in this new season. I imagine it can be difficult to get back into the flow of things.
You know, B.A., you're spot on. It definitely takes some time to get used to the grind of the season again. You know, between the... traveling, the hotel rooms, changing time zones, but you find your flow again eventually.
They set the screen. Pass to Murray Boyles. And here's Garland. 5 on the clock. Fades away. They get it back.
Beautiful effort on that tip-in. High activity level is part and parcel of his game.
Bryant outside. Now Porter. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles.
Might be undersized for 4, but that vertical more than makes up for it.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Knicks. Pass to Olajuwon. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Bryant with the bucket.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Johnson. In his last outing, 10 points for him.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Down low. Here's Bryant. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game now. Free throw good. Bryant.
Taking 2 shots.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. The Knicks have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Pass to Garland. Here's Olajuwon. From the high post. It's rebounded by Abdur-Rahim.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
And here's Bryant outside, and the three-pointer goes. Bryant's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, they were looking for a fast start, and they have been perfect from the tip.
Pass to Petrus. Here's Murray Boyles. Here's Olajuwon. New York again, can't hit.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
Outside Porter. Back to Johnson. Garland comes with the double team. And here's Bryant outside. And it's New York with a rebound.
That was their first miss of the game. 4 for 5 right now. What a good start.
Garland for 3. And again, the Knicks missing. Here are the Lakers now. A big stretch here going. 10-2. Porter, the pass to Abdur-Rahim. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Oh, how about the dime? You love that unselfishness.
Knicks trail by 8. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Garland against Johnson. Pass to Petrus. 4 on the clock. Here's Garland. And that one comes up a bit short.
Oh, the analytics department is smiling after that one.
Porter, the pass to Abdul-Rahim. And he lobs it up to the rim. Kicks it out to Bryant. Fires for 3. The shot no good. And so Garland will bring it up for New York. Trailing by 8.
And check this out. Their shooting percentage was in the low 30s as a team. That right there tells you all you need to know.
I think indicative of some breakdowns in their offensive execution. You don't create any open looks, and they couldn't make the ones they were taking.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Pass to Malone. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. And with this break, a chance to see the best passers in the league from last season. Horton Tucker, he's checked in for Johnson. Here's Fisher, 6 on the shot clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot. Horton Tucker can't hit. Knicks trail by 6. To the inside. McCarter passes to Bogues. Here's Wolf. He's guarded by Porter. There's the double team with Porter. Here's Bogues. No good there, off the double clutch. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Pass to Porter. Outside Jones. From behind the arc. The Knicks with the rebound. And their first look at this year's Lakers squad.
They lost both games to this team last year. Don't know if anyone noticed, but both clubs were just so bad. They felt embarrassed.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
Pass to Jones. Now here's Porter. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Knicks trail by 4. A minute 37 left now in the first quarter. Pass to Wolf. There's a screen. And he lobs it up top. That's tipped. To the paint. Left side Jones. To the wing on the left. Horton Tucker. The pass to Porter. Back to Horton Tucker. Shot clock at 5. Jones from outside. And again, the Lakers, no good. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Mix. Here's Bogues. No points so far. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on Taylor Horton Tucker. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting for New York, Willie McCarter. At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. No good on the second free throw. Los Angeles leading by 3. Outside Horton Tucker. Outside Jones. Pass to Malone. From down in the low post, it goes. And the Lakers lead by 5.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Bogues. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And that does it for the first quarter. The Lakers on top, up by 5. And we'll be back right after this. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from the Lakers, what's your take so far?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
So here are the 5 for New York as they start the second. And it's Olajuwon in at the center position, locking down the middle. Well, Doris' offensive rebounding was down for a few years, but it's making a comeback.
What teams realize, Brian, is that you can absolutely corner crash, create extra opportunities for yourself without putting your defense at a deficit.
And the first one at the line is good. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Knicks trail by 6. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Fisher. Three-pointer, no good. New York shooting just 33% so far in this game. Here's Garland. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Los Angeles leading by 4. Bryant outside. Pass to Johnson. They set a pick. 6 to shoot. Here's Abdul-Rahim. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. A shot by Johnson, no good. Here's Petrus, covered by Johnson. Fires in the triple. Garland's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Nice bounce pass. That's just good fundamental basketball.
Johnson passes to Bryant. There's the block. Here's Petrus, covered by Bryant. Outside Garland. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Garland's got 7 points in the game.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for New York?
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
The first free throw is good. And so he hits both. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. To the middle. Shot's good by Olajuwon. Give him 8.
Oh, phenomenal work right there. There's times, boy, he can be tough to check.
Pass to Fisher. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Gets rebounded by Olajuwon. Olajuwon's got rebound number 7 tonight. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Left side Garland. 5 to shoot. And yep, it's good.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Abdul-Rahim passes to Johnson. There's a screen. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Boy, they'll take that possession. Nice finish in close.
Here's Garland. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Inside, here's Abdul-Jabbar. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Abdul-Jabbar's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game. Now Garland, 11 points in the game. Here's Olajuwon. Missed it, 4 for 8 in the contest.
Boy, just tremendous effort on defense. That's a clear message from him. No easy buckets.
Bryant, the pass to Johnson. Here's Abdul-Rahim. Hits the 3-pointer. Abdul-Rahim's got 6 points in the quarter. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. All right, now that we have a second, let's take a look at which teams cashed in on the fast break last year. New York, 4th, 5th, the Lakers.
And last season, these teams really pushed the pace in transition. Once they had the ball, they looked to get up the floor quickly and capitalize.
Here's Wolf. Pass to Bogues. Here's Wolf. Here's McCarter. Just 5 on the clock. And the Knicks miss again.
Oh, rising up from the mid-range, but doesn't exactly look confident about it.
Back to Johnson. Pass to Porter. From outside the arc. And Los Angeles another 3.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's McCarter. To win the run. And again, the Knicks missing.
Oh, the defense very willing to live with that mid-range jumper.
Gordon Tucker, the pass to Johnson. Here he goes. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Here's Bogues. No made baskets yet. To the wing, right side. Shot clock at 6. To end the drought. Pass to McCarter. They set the pick. Here's Bogues, covered by Johnson. Oh, and Johnson with a block. All right, here's what the Knicks have lined up on their schedule. On Saturday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Philadelphia to take on the Sixers. And then on Wednesday,
And that game against the Nets, it's going to be their 7th outing on the year. You feel the team will continue to round into form.
that one goes in. And now it's a 9-point Laker lead.
And since the first quarter, we've seen them reduce their attempts from downtown. And quite frankly, I think that's a good idea.
It's good. Wolf's gotten his second bucket.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively. And their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Malone, pass to Johnson. There's a screen. It's hauled in by Wolf. Wolf's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Bogues, covered by Johnson. Uncovered. And it's New York scoring again.
And just using the size advantage he has, I mean, he can easily see over the defense.
And he has got such good touch from that medium range area. It's an option they can always go to.
Now here's Johnson. He has 6. Here's McCarter. Pass to Bogues. Here's Wolf. With the 7-footer. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. And now just a 3-point Los Angeles lead. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's Los Angeles up by 3. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. Measuring up the shot. Oh, you almost had it. Let's hear it for the participants.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games. It would appear there were some fun games headed our way, guys.
Yeah, I'm all about fun. I had the crew rig up some confetti for later in the show.
Yeah, that was a fun idea. I saw that. And actually, we have a surprise for you.
Yeah, big fella, we sent the crew to your car instead. 20,000 pieces of confetti all over the interior. Have fun cleaning that thing up. And shifting focus back to our game, the Knicks are right in the thick of it.
They found an advantage in the painted area, and they're exploiting it. I just say keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, please don't fix it.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And we're ready to get this second half of our Halloween broadcast going. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Kobe Bryant is out there with Johnson. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the center position. That's the Laker foul. That evens the score.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
So it's Los Angeles now. They'll be hosting Miami for their next game. That'll be the end of a 3-game homestand. Johnson passes to Porter. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Bryant outside. Beyond the arc. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And there's 2. Work on the glass. Paying off that time. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
And for New York, they're shooting 52% from the floor so far. Outside Garland. Pass to Murray Boyles. Offensive rebound. Shot's good by Olajuwon.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out.
Now, to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Now here's Johnson. He's got 6. Chalk up 2 there. Give him 8 points now.
Well, at the rim, that's just a matter of size differential, right? That's usually the result.
Johnson against Garland. Pass to Petrus. Clock at 6. Here's Olajuwon. He's guarded by Porter. Shot's good by Olajuwon.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4, and looking good doing it.
The Lakers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Down low. Here's Abdul-Rahim. Uses the glass on the layup.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
The Knicks have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Garland, the pass to Olajuwon. Back to Garland. Pass to Petrus. For the lead. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Abdul-Jabbar's got 5 rebounds tonight. Porter, the pass to Johnson. Here's Abdul-Rahim. To the paint. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
He's gone 3 of 4 from the line.
At the line for the Lakers, Sharif Abdul-Rahim taking 2 shots.
And that one misses. Good on the second one. Here's Garland. He's got 11. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pass to Petrus. Just 5 to shoot. Takes a 3. Rebounded by the Lakers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Porter. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Porter's got his second bucket on the night.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up.
First team foul.
New York shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. He's off on the second. The Lakers lead by 4. Ball movement by Los Angeles. And it's good. 2 points. Abdul-Jabbar's gotten 4 this quarter.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pass to Olajuwon. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. The Lakers have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. To the middle. Cuts off the pass. To the inside. Garland against Bryant. There's the 3. And Bryant pulls it down. Well, the Lakers shooting 59% in this one. A good average. Here's Fisher. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the screen. Pulls it. And it's New York with a rebound. It's the second game of 3 on the road. Pass to Garland. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Abdul-Rahim's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving. Good things happen.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. Coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Changes now for the Lakers. Jones, he's checked in for Porter Jr., and it's Horton Tucker in for Bryant. Pass to Bogues. And there's a pick. Six to shoot. Here's Richmond. Here's Wolf. Horton Tucker grabs the miss.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Down low. Here's Abdul-Rahim. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Knicks trail by 10. Pass to McCarter. A minute 39 left in the third. Out left to the wing. Here's Wolf. Gets it to go from the corner. Wolf's got 8. The Lakers lead by 8. Outside Jones. Pass to Abdul-Rahim. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And the bucket is good. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6 points in the quarter.
And attacking a somewhat helpless defense right now. Just a relentless effort.
Well, you love that there's no let-up in how they're playing. They want to dominate every aspect, including second-chance points.
5 to shoot. Top of the key. McCarter, that's good. 41 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Jones. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. He's got 12.
A slow start for him, but making amends here in the second half.
Here's Bogues. Right wing. Pass to Richmond. Shot clock at 6. Puts up a deep 3. But Carter, no good. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Lakers ahead, up by 10. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth. And it's Olajuwon in at the center position. Pass to Petrus. New York working the ball around now. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass. The officials were right on top of that one.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
I mean, they've played some beautiful basketball all game. The passing has been impressive, and it's opened up things with their ball movement.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
That's good from Jones. Jones hits them both. Knicks trail by 12. Pass to Murray Boyles. This one for 3. Great D that time from Porter.
If you're a defender, your job is to make life hard on an excellent shooter. Great defense there.
With the fadeaway, Abdul-Jabbar misses. New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. To the paint. And that one is stuffed right through.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Garland's checked in for New York. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Outside Jones. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And it's New York with a rebound. Pass to Garland. With some arc. And he sinks the layup.
How about the touch on that shot? That is tougher than it looks, folks.
Los Angeles leading by 7. And here's Jones. Now here's Porter. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Pass to Murray Boyles. Porter with the steal. Here's Bryant. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. And the Lakers lead by 9. The Knicks have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Here's Olajuwon. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to Bryant. Here's Porter. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And score it. That now makes him 7 for 11 in this game.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Shots good by Olajuwon.
Listen, he's carrying his own weight, there's no doubt, but it is very hard to win a basketball game by yourself.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan.
Attention fans, time right now to get hyped up and your Lakers hype squad. Let's hear some noise. Attention fans, time for your hype squad. Get out and let's get up here. All right, fans, who wants that t-shirt?
From our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. And they told their team, no easy threes, let's guard that arc, don't let anyone get an open look. With the lead, they want to close this one out with their perimeter defense. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Outside Porter. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. That's off. 7 for 12 now.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Here's Garland. And perfection right through the net.
Yeah, just doing his part. Staying active and converting at a high rate.
And he has really kept them in this one. The high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
Now here's Porter. The fadeaway. Abdul-Rahim's shot is good.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Over to the wing. Murray Boyles. And it's off from three-point range. The Lakers lead by 9. Bryant, pass to Johnson. And here's Porter. Off target from outside. Here's Petrus. Here's Olajuwon. Good. He's been great in this one. 9 for 15 after that shot.
Wow, he really fires up his team with his ability to extend possession.
This guy has been a key to their success tonight. He's been selective and efficient.
Would be a 6.
Garland against Johnson. Puts it up from 12. Rebounded by Johnson. The Lakers have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Pass to Bryant. Inside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
First free throw is good.
They're really shooting better from the free throw line since halftime. That's a big plus if you're holding a late lead.
It's both from the stripe.
Hey, when you start locking it down at the line, good things tend to happen.
Now Garland. Here's Olajuwon. And it's rejected.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Johnson. Outside Porter. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Knicks trail by 11. And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. Rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Here's Garland. Here's Olajuwon. Shot clock at 5.
Great teamwork and great timing. Oh, spectacular play.
They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
They swipe it. Outside Garland. Tries from 10. Oh, he stayed with it and got it to go.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
Up again. Just in time with the putback.
Boy, you love the efficiency with which he's going at things tonight. This is what we've come to expect from him.
Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
Oh, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
Los Angeles leading by 7. Porter outside. It's stolen by Garland. And that's an easy 2. Gotta love the breakaway opportunity there.
Such a huge play, guys. I mean, that's a 4-point swing possibly. Tremendous steal and conversion right there.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. Johnson outside. Oh, they pick off the pass. A one-handed jam. Rocking the rim.
And that could really be the game-changing moment.
I agree. What a turn of events.
If anyone wants to know where the momentum turned, that may have been it right there. Bang, bang. Doesn't get much simpler than that.
Garland against Johnson. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
At the line for the Lakers, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. 2 shots.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. That's off as well, so he misses both. Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're losing by 5. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
Let's give him a good round of applause. Get that team.
No time to waste here.
Yeah, they must score quickly.
And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, he's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Boy, critical trip to the line. He knocks him in and gives him a little cushion down the stretch.
Ooh, it's stolen. So it's Los Angeles picking up the win. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson.
Welcome, everyone. We have a very special treat for you here. No trick. It's the NBA on Halloween. It's a special October 31st matchup. Here with Coach Dan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And patrolling the sideline for us again tonight, Allie LaForce. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. We've got Bilal Coulibaly. McAdoo out there with Weber. Then there's Shepard. And for San Antonio, we've got Durant. Harper is out there with Castle. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And we've got our NBA Fright Night. Halloween, Greg. How about this? Some people love to go to the heart. Some people like to stay home and give out candy. What about you?
Yeah, well, sometimes we've got to watch some haunted games, right? And some of these teams right now are playing some scary basketball.
Now, here is Weber from the wing. Goes back up. He lays it in.
And the fireworks begin. Should be an amazing show tonight.
Yeah, and it's important to get that first score quickly and establish your game.
Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Here's Sacramento now. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
I like their aggressiveness in that one. No one's going to give you anything. You've got to go out and take it.
Well, those are the kinds of performances you hope carry over into some momentum for this.
McAdoo misses. Pass to Harper. Castle sets the screen for Harper. Puts it up. The shot missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Shepard with the ball. 5 on the clock. For the three. Good, and Weber gets the assist.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Durant. Outside for Wembanyama. Carries it from three-point range.
Yeah, I like to see Wembanyama get those competitive juices flowing. Answering back with a three of his own.
You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength. But he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is, for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
On the wing, Coulibaly. Pass to Weber. Takes it from 10, and it's KD with the rebound. Stolen by Weber. Here's McAdoo, defended by Wembanyama. Baseline J on the way, and the shot no good, a bit short. The Spurs have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Harper against Weber. Harper kicks to KD. Shot clock at 6. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Pass to Coulibaly. Now Weber from about 19 feet. And it's Durant with the rebound.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
And so it's Weber with it. He brings it up for the Kings. Trailing by 2. The hook. Wembanyama with the rebound.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
The jump hook. And that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession. Jeremy Sohan's checked in for the Spurs. And a change for Sacramento. Dandridge has checked in. Outside Durant. Castle up top. Really struggled in the loss against New Orleans. It's been a little while since they've been in the lead.
And that's why this is such an important possession for them.
Pass to Shepard. Here's McAdoo. Trying to end the drought. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama passes to Harper. Back to Wembanyama. Outside Harper. 6 on the shot clock. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. With this break, let's show you the teams that led the league in assists last year. The Spurs second.
Well, they put a big emphasis on quality passes last year. We saw consistent high-level ball movement from them.
Blunt passes Dandridge. Here's Blunt. They get it back. Pachulia, no luck. And here's Kerr. Outside Harper. Lets it go with a 3. Knocks down the 3-ball. Harper's got 6 points.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
To the left side wing. Pachulia with the screen on Kerr. To the paint, and they get it. The rebound by Farmer. San Antonio leading by 8. Spurs passing it around. They set the screen. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. The Kings trail by 11. Pass to Bolden. Here's Blunt. Bolden passes to Walker. Lets a floater go. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
Outside Harper. Driving to the basket. 6 to shoot. Zohan, the pass to Farmer. A 3-pointer off the mark. 40 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Bolden. And that one is hammered home.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of it.
So that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Harper's shot's good. And it's an 11-point Spurs lead.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Dylan Harper getting it done for San Antonio. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for San Antonio.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And another thing, Coach will be thrilled with the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
Harper is out there with Castle. And it's Durant. Then there's Wembanyama, and that's who's in the game for the Spurs. Pass to Castle. It's Durant on the wing. Wembanyama sets a screen for Durant. Fires from deep. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist from KD.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, Kevin. Victor Wembanyama is trying to gain strength, but he said it's important not to lose your mobility. So bulking up is not a good word. It's more being stable. That's the way to keep going. I don't need to bulk up. I need to get my core stronger. I need to get solid. Back to you.
That approach makes sense. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Castle on the wing. Over Koulibaly. It's hauled in by the Kings. They're getting their first look of the season at San Antonio in this one.
And they really took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Weber against Harper. Give a step back, and the Kings tack on two more.
And that mid-range J of Weber, fantastic at scoring from that area of the floor.
And Wembanyama outside. To the right wing. Releases. No good with the wing jumper. The Kings trail by 8. Pass to Koulibaly. Now, here is Weber. Defense right on him. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Now, Castle. He's defended by Koulibaly. Pass to Wembanyama. Floats one. Good D by Weber. The Spurs come into this one following a loss to the Pelicans.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots, but on that occasion, it was few and far between.
Yeah, they had a hard time getting the looks they wanted on offense, and it's hard to get a win in that situation.
And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the Spurs. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Wembanyama sets a screen for Castle. To stop the drought, uses both hands to snap it down.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Toward a faster pace. Do you miss watching those grinded out half-court battles that enthralled millions during the Jordan era?
Well, I miss playing more than anything, but as far as watching, the game for me is as good as it's ever been.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Pass to McAdoo. Here's Weber. That's good from 17 feet away. Weber's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And just using the natural advantage he has, he can see over the top of the defense.
Yeah, there's not much else the defender can do there.
Durant, no good. The Kings trail by 8. Now Now Koulibaly. No scoring in this one. Weber can't hit.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
And Katie throws it down.
And look at that young man go. Durant attacks the rim there with length and speed.
Shepard with the ball. He's got 5. Great open look there. He has 7.
Well, hey, you give him some daylight, he can knock it down.
San Antonio leading by 7. Stolen by Weber. Here's Shepard. Pass to Koulibaly. Here's McAdoo. Now Shepard. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Weber. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Substitutions. With the break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard to show us the league's best shooting teams last season. Number 1, the Kings.
They were remarkable in terms of their efficiency on the offensive side of the ball. I mean, they did a great job of finding the open man and working for great looks. Really just an unselfish group.
Back to Castle. Sohan drills it from outside. Sohan's got 6.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give.
Now, Stan, there's a lot to like about the versatile game of Jeremy Sohan.
Well, look, Kevin, Jeremy Sohan is a guy that everybody's going to want. Jeremy Sohan can fit in anywhere. He's a great defender. He's got great toughness. He rebounds the ball, and he can pass and handle for a big guy. Who wouldn't want Jeremy Sohan?
Sacramento moving it around. Here's Blunt. He has yet to score. 1:32 left to play here in the second quarter. Sohan with the screen. It's tipped. And now Sacramento on the break. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
And the shot goes down. Castle's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, after a bad start, he looks like a different player right now.
Down low, here's Blunt. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Spurs leading by 8. Out to the right wing. Now, Sohan. He has 6. Pass to Farmer. Oh, good on the triple. We've got 33 seconds left here in the second. Bolden passes to Walker. Here's Blunt. Clock at 6. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
and they've repeatedly broke inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Castle with it. Fires at the elbow. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we'll be right back after this.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. Think about the shot. Oh, better luck next time. Let's hear it for the participants.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
You take a look at Sacramento, you can already see they have the makings of a good team, but they also have things to iron out.
Splitting the first two games, this next one could indicate which direction they're headed. So let's dig into that first half now, and what was a very solid performance for the San Antonio Spurs.
You'll see teams attempt to space the floor, but these guys really do it. They've got great shooters who take great shots. And a few times, even when they didn't have a good look, they made it look good.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. Dylan Harper with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Spurs leading by 6. On the floor for Sacramento, we've got Shepard. Weber is out there with McAdoo. Then it's Koulibaly. And Chris Webber with the bucket on the assist from Shepard. Weber's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Kings. Over to the left wing. It's stolen by Shepard. There's the try. And finished off by Shepard.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
Outside Durant shoots the three. Kevin Durant pulls up. Money on the three.
And off the chart potential for Kevin Durant, especially if he can hit that consistently.
Weber outside. Pass to Koulibaly. Shot clock at 6. Jacks up a three. Rebounded by Castle. San Antonio leading by 5. Harper the pass to KD. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. Pass to Shepard. Weber with a screen on Harper. To the middle. Weber gets the bucket. Weber's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
KD looking around. Wembanyama, no good.
Oh, this is exactly the kind of opportunity you don't want to waste.
Pass to Shepard. Good ball movement here by the Kings. Here's Koulibaly. And a great assist by Weber as that one goes in. Weber's got 3 assists in the game. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Wembanyama sets a screen for Durant. Wembanyama outside. The size, the shooting touch. Wembanyama is unreal.
Well, that's the area that could make Wembanyama virtually unstoppable.
Weber with a screen on Harper. In the corner, it's Koulibaly. And Weber throws it down.
How about Weber there rising up for the alley-oop? Great at recognizing there. He's got the room to hammer that one home.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
Excellent season. He was around 31 points a game last year, 14 rebounds, and over 2.5 blocks. But you look at the rebound totals, and it's a big part of what he does for this team.
Everybody has their strengths. Easy to see that rebounding is his, and he is honed in on it.
Back to Harper. Pass to Castle. Left side Durant over McAdoo. And it's San Antonio with another.
And on the confidence of Durant, this rookie knows his shot inside and out.
Here's McAdoo. Grabber outside. Here's McAdoo. Still scoreless. Over Durant. McAdoo misses. Spurs leading by 3. Outside Harper. Castle on the wing. He's defended by Koulibaly. Shoots from the elbow. That shot misses.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Durant just inside the line. Here's Wembanyama. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Weber.
Well, you can see how competitive Wembanyama is. He went with the pump fake, knowing he could get to the line.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Spurs.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the 3.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific, doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Well, on top of all the length and skill and athleticism, Wembanyama has a strong work ethic and a great attitude.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Kings. Both shots good from the stripe.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
Pass to Bolden. Here's Blunt. Here's Bolden. He's guarded by Harper. Pachulia with the screen on Kirk. Dandridge can't make it work. Spurs leading by 3. Outside Harper. Wembanyama, a screen on Walker. Outside for Wembanyama. And he's good on the 3 ball. Wembanyama is He's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Timeout called by the Kings. In the action, let's show you the teams with the most second chance points last year. Number 1, the Kings. Number 5, the Spurs.
And this is a battle today between two teams that really dominated the offensive glass a year ago. And they also convert when they get those second chance opportunities.
Inside. They put Julia with the dunk.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
One shot.
Spurs leading by 3. To the wing on the left. Outside Harper. And the 3 off target. Sacramento's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Wembanyama against Walker. Pachulia with the screen on Wembanyama. 4 on the clock. Pachulia, no luck. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They've held a 12-point lead early. Connects from three-point range. Alford's got his second basket of the night.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Here's Blunt to the inside. Here's Pachulia. And Pachulia with the dunk.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Pass to Farmer. And Wembanyama outside. Oh, there's the strength training. Wembanyama.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Now here's Walker. Dandridge passes to Blunt. Walker a screen. He takes it in. And Kerr pulls it down. Spurs leading by 6. Inside. Here's Holford. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
San Antonio shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And look back a season ago, they did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
The first free throw is good. And so he hits both. 30 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. To the right side. Here's Dandridge. Pass to Bolden. Here's Dandridge. Here's Blunt. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Durant. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Spurs out in front, up by 8. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Durant is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Harper. Then it's Castle. That's the San Antonio 5. Pass to McAdoo. Shoots over KD. No good off the front iron.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
3-pointer on the way. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Even though it hasn't been his best game, they're still up, and that's what's important.
Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Outside Durant. Wembanyama, a screen. Lets it go from 14. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Kings trail by 10. Pass to Shepard. And here's Weber. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And not one to back down from a challenge. Weber takes it right to the defense there and gets the finish.
Chris Weber, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good from Weber.
And how unique is Weber? A smooth shooting big man with some sick handles.
Weber hits them both. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now.
Watch KD.
KD on the wing. Castle on the wing. Wembanyama sets a screen for Castle. It's picked off. Here's Weber. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
And Weber, always a guy that can score the basketball. And once he gets going, it is tough to slow him down.
Harper dishes to KD. Hits some arc and falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Harper's got 4 assists in the game. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Koulibaly, bounce pass. Here's Weber. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. Spurs leading by 8. Outside Harper. Pass to Durant. Durant drives. Yep, that one goes in there.
Just slicing to that look. Durant there, decisive and able to get where he wants to.
Now, here's Weber. Back to Koulibaly. They set the pick. 6 to shoot. Pass to McAdoo. Over Durant. Again, the miss by the King.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
And Weber throws it down.
And Weber, just tremendous size in the paint. Easily rising up to take that one home.
Pass to KD. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Can you even believe this is the same guy? What a difference here in the second half.
Weber with a screen on Harper. To the middle. There's the steal. All by himself. And here we go. Strong finish by KD.
For him, it's been a tale of two halves. He's starting to make an impact now.
Now, Koulibaly. To the paint. Here's Weber. And Weber throws it down.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Timeout, Spurs. Take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Well, guys, over that last break, I listened to San Antonio's coach address his team. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
All right, Allie, thanks. Outside, Harper. Left side, KD. Shot clock at 5. Jacks up a 3. Can't get it to go. The Kings trail by 10. Koulibaly with it. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
Look, he's doing what he can to try to keep them afloat offensively, continuing to stay aggressive.
Wembanyama sets a screen for KD. Stolen away. Here's Shepard. He's guarded by Harper. Now, here's Weber. Can't get it.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
Yeah, he's been a beast on the glass. A monster night for him.
KD a screen. The 19-foot shot. 6 on the shot clock. Kessel fires. No good from 3. The Kings trail by 8. 1:43 left to play here in the fourth. Timeout, Kings. Wembanyama really making a difference here.
Just killing it from deep. They've got to be all up in his jersey at all times. Give him even an inch. And you just ask him for him to drop another triple.
shooting 2.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 7. Cannot convert on the second. That misses.
And that's a situation where you must make them all to get back into the game.
Outside Harper. Just 5 to shoot. Here is Wembanyama. Wembanyama showing off the top.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for the Spurs.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats, just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Victor Wembanyama.
Well, you know, his work on the glass was a key factor, helping to turn the tide as far as the possession game, and so often that's the difference.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Wembanyama sets a screen for KD. Doesn't get that one. And so it's the Spurs with the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean, they faced some challenges, but really held firm when they needed to. On both ends, and just effective in terms of coming away with this win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Alan LaForce, and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. But first, let's reveal our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.
And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. Happy Halloween, everyone. We're bringing treats here at 2K Sports. It's a special October 31st NBA Throwdown. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce. All right, let's take a look at New Orleans' starting lineup. They've got Miller, Shaedon Sharpe out there with Jackson, and it's Sampson in at the 5. And for the Clippers, they've got Johnson. He's out there with Walker Kessler, and it's Ball in at the 1 spot. Still extremely early on, Grant, but talk about when coaches can tell if they've got it or not.
Well, unless you're a defending champion, a few games won't tell you much. What coaches are looking at now is how the players gel together and if they can produce consistent results.
Ball with a steal. Buries it down low.
You know, because Ball is so skilled, defenders try to get physical with him, rough him up a bit, but it doesn't faze him. That rarely works against Ball.
Back to Miller. Jackson on the wing. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Miller. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. Johnson against Sharpe. Puts it up from 12. The shot by Johnson, no good. Now here's Miller. Jackson finds Sharpe. Back to Jackson. From deep three-point land. Kessler with a rebound. Here's Petrovic. 15 in his last outing. Ball passes to Kessler. O'Neal on the wing. Now Ball. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Moments ago, Tyronn Lue and I were able to chat. He's focused on Jaren Jackson Jr. tonight, always a big problem for opponents. Coach told me Triple J does the 2 things we all want, hit threes and block shots. He's won a Defensive Player of the Year, so we're talking about one of the toughest guys to game plan for because he's really good at both ends. Brian?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Yep, count it. Ball's got his second basket of the night.
This is what height in the backcourt gives you. Ball can get almost anything he wants in there because of that size.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
Coming onto the court right now.
And the three-point shot was a very effective weapon for them. They were in the top half of the league in long-range shooting. They were great at stretching the floor and finding open looks.
And they worked hard to protect the ball, which is how they landed in the top 10 in that regard. We didn't see a whole lot of poor ball control or mistimed passing from them. Here's Sampson. Sharpe passes to Miller. Jackson outside. To win the drought. And again, no good by New Orleans.
Still looking to get their offense in gear. 0 for 3 to start this game.
Ball passes to O'Neal. Just 5 on the clock. Got a hand on it. To the middle. Here's Jackson. Here's Sampson. Kessler with a rebound.
Rough patch here. 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Ball outside. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Doesn't go in. 2 for 4 in this game. Miller outside. Pass to Sampson. Shoots over ball. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
That is good offense, unselfish play.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Defeated by Washington in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
It's just so difficult to win when you waste as many chances at the line as they did. Yeah, and to come up short at the line is frustrating because that's controllable and it's actually a free throw. So you feel like you leave loose change out there when you don't convert.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish. That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Here's O'Neal. It's hauled in by Sampson.
No such thing as an easy bucket most of the time in the NBA, but I'm surprised he missed that.
Basket counts. And the Clippers have possession, trailing by 2. And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of New Orleans this year.
And in a series of the have-nots last year, they came out on the losing end. Really looking for some improvement here. Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. 2 teams in the bottom half of the conference as far as respect goes. They're both scratching and clawing to try to get a little more of that respect.
Squads that love to run. Last year's team leaders in fast break points. In third, the Clippers.
They would just push the ball at every opportunity, even when defenders had already gotten back.
Pass to Johnson. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Takes one from 10 feet. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Los Angeles shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight.
At the line for your Clippers, Ellison.
Shooting 2.
2 shots.
And he drops the first. Second free throw, no good. New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Miller on the wing. It's stolen by Johnson. Pass the ball to the paint. Here's Diaw. Love grabs the miss. New Orleans in the lead. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
And the Clippers making a change here. For Los Angeles, they've gone only 2 of 6 from the field. Pass to Mitchell. Going inside. For New Orleans, they've gone 3 of 8 so far. Here's the pick. Miller on the wing. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. In transition, here come the Clippers. Pass the ball. Back to Mitchell. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact. No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
The Pelicans shooting just 38% so far in this one. Miller outside. To the inside. Mitchell against Love. Diaw, the pass to Mitchell. Love with the defensive effort.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin. Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
And the Pelicans miss again. The Clippers trail. Pass to Hornacek. There's 49 seconds left in the opening quarter. Ball no good. Now here's Love, guarded closely. Here's Heinrich. And again, New Orleans, no good. Here's Ball. Pass to Ellison. Just 5 to shoot. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Oh, no good. From deep three-point range, no good. Would have counted had it gone. And there's the horn, the end of the first. Not much offense so far. It's New Orleans. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you think, guys?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops. They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
So for New Orleans right now, we've got Jaren Jackson. He's out there with Shaedon Sharpe. And it's Miller in a shooting guard.
Assisted by Miller.
Clippers trail by 3. Now here's O'Neal. He's scoreless. Inside. Here's Johnson. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. Jaren Jackson picks one up, and he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Kessler, he's checked in for Los Angeles.
At the line for 1, Jalen Johnson.
That one drops. He ties it up. Bill Graham, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point, but it goes beyond just three-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter, but, you know, then you also want that vertical spacing too, where you have a lob threat at the rim. Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Ball with it. Pass to Petrovic. Damn, that misses. That would have put him up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Down low. Here's Jackson, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And the Pelicans lead by 2.
Less than an ideal start for them. The shots weren't falling, but they're definitely starting to surge now, and I think they could open this lead up even more. Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Miller, the pass to Jackson. To the paint. Stolen! Sharpe against Johnson. Here's Petrovic. Yet to see a basket. Kessler a screen. Johnson passes to Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired. Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Ball taking his time here. Ball nimble against contact inside.
You guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, I have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
During his career, we've seen LaMelo Ball score from just about everywhere, Clark.
Yeah, you know, he's really a talented player. I mean, he can make it hard on any defense. He's always in motion, and he knows what to do when he catches the basketball. And he's unpredictable in how he goes about it. He's a hard cover for sure.
Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Sampson. Sampson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Got it. Good job in the low post. And it's a 3-point Pelican lead.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. They're off to battle the Trailblazers after this one, as they'll be playing at Moda Center. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Pulls up on the wing. Again, the Pelicans good for 2.
He's turned it on here in the second quarter, getting his offensive game on track.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Petrovic for 3. And the Clippers miss again.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Here's Miller. Jackson outside. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Clippers trail by 5. Now Ball. From the high post. It's hauled in by Sampson. Sampson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Miller against Johnson. Back to Miller. Shoots over Johnson. Miller can't get it to go. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Petrovic passes to Ball. Inside. Stolen by Sharp. Miller on the wing. Jackson outside. Releases. And again, New Orleans no good. Clippers trail by 5. Petrovic passes to Ellison. There's a minute 40 left in the second quarter. Here's Ball. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
He's going through a bit of adversity right now. They really need him to pick it up, though.
Outside Sharp. Back to Jackson. Shoots a fadeaway. It's hauled in by the Clippers. To the middle. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Oh, how about that? Flushing it home. You don't see that often from Petrovic.
Sharp passes to Jackson. Lets it fly. Good on the jump shot. 11 points in the game.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
There's Ball with a 3. Sharp grabs the miss. The Pelicans lead by 5. Miller outside. Jackson outside. Lets it fly. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Kessler's got 4 rebounds in the game. Ball outside. First half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's New Orleans. They're up by 5. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Doc, as this team continues to develop.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Hey folks, welcome to the halftime show. A lead right now in this one for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Their offense is flowing. Guys are getting into their spot. The ball is finding them. Great execution so far, guys.
I'd say our halftime show is going just as smoothly. Moving on, in our game, here are the top performers so far.
When you've got 2 great...
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
to get this second half of our Halloween broadcast going. Here's ball. He'll bring it up for the LA Clippers. It's a 5-point game. Walker Kessler out there with Jalen Johnson. Then it's ball, and it's O'Neal in at the 5. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. Pass to Miller. Jackson outside. Some nice passing by New Orleans here. And here's Sharp. Shot off. Johnson with the defensive effort. Los Angeles shooting a low 26% from the field. Ball passes to O'Neal. An easy 2 on the layup. O'Neal's got his second bucket on the night.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession. Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Ball left side. Outside Johnson. Ball, a screen on Sharp. Back to Ball. Rebounded by New Orleans. Sampson's got 9 rebounds now.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
It's clearly been their edge in a close game like this. You look for every edge you can find. Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Here's Ball. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Jackson. Kessler with a rebound. Kessler's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Petrovic. O'Neal passes to Petrovic. Now Kessler, pass to Petrovic. Shoots over Miller. It's hauled in by Sampson. Sampson's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Back to Miller. Fires it. O'Neal pulls it in. Clippers trail by 7. Ball left side. Pass to Johnson. Here's Petrovic to stop the drought. Gets the 3 to fall. Petrovic has got 5 points.
If you ask me, I think Petrovic is clearly one of the best three-point shooters in the world. So good from deep.
Now Miller. Now here's Jackson. They set the pick. Shot from 12. The shot no good. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Pass to Petrovic. 4-3. It's hauled in by Sampson.
He's had a hard time finding his shot this quarter.
Miller outside. 3-pointer. It's not going to go for him. Clippers trail by 4. Here's Petrovic. He's got 5. That one falls. Petrovic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And the Clippers going with a whole new group out there. Here's Heinrich. Still no points. Puts it up. And the Pelicans miss again. The Clippers have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Here's Mitchell. Can't tie it up. That one misses. For New Orleans, they've gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Here's Heinrich to the left side wing. Clock at 4. Pass to Cooper to stop the drought. Rebound by the Clippers.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Now Mitchell, covered by Love. Love against Mitchell. Here's Hornacek. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. It's intercepted on the break for the tie. Diallo, the pass to Mitchell. To the inside. Here's Ellison. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. And that'll tie this game up.
This is something Mitchell is only getting better at. Finding ways to get his guys good shots.
Love passes to Camby. Rebound by the Clippers. Ellison's got his 6th rebound on the night. For the lead. Grown man points from Donovan Mitchell.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside. Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint. Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
The Clippers have gotten 5 of 12 shots to drop in the third. 1:10 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Ellison. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. To the middle. Here's Love. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
Creating a high percentage look with a good decision on that pass.
Here's Baugh. Pass to Ellison. Fader on the way. And Camby pulls it down. Camby's got his 4th rebound in this one. Fires the 3. Second shot opportunity. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Activity on the glass. That's a possession that could have gotten away from him.
O'Neal, he's checked in for the Clippers. Jalen Johnson comes in for Ball. Clippers trail by 5. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Here's O'Neal. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. New Orleans is shooting just under 40% from the field. Love finds Jackson. Here's Cooper, covered by Johnson. Here's Heinrich. Had a miss there on the triple. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Pelicans on top. They lead by 5. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
We've reached the 4th quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the 4th quarter going. They've got Shaedon Sharpe, and it's Cooper in at the power forward spot.
This guy has been wreaking havoc out there the last couple games.
Well, he's done it again right there on the offensive glass. I mean, it's a great stretch that he's having here, and boy, I really admire his energy.
Mitchell deciding where to go with it. 5 on the clock. Over Miller. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Trying to take what the defense allows, but he couldn't get it to go.
Outside Sharpe. Pass to Cooper. Miller outside. To the paint. A nice shot by Cooper. And now it's a 9-point New Orleans lead.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now Johnson. Pass to Hornacek. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall.
They are just owning the boards right now. And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Sampson's shot is off. The Clippers shooting a low 28% so far in this one. Outside O'Neal. And that one is right through the heart.
The entire defense was frozen footed. Nobody picked up the shooter.
New Orleans leading by 7. Here's Cooper. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested. Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for New Orleans?
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action. Yeah, another thing they did well was feed the ball into the paint. They really utilized their size there tonight.
And he sinks the second. Here's Petrovic. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
The ball's knocked loose. And it's the Pelicans on the break.
Well, when you're careless with the ball, that's what happens. It ends up going the other direction. And we know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Cooper. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. He seems pretty disappointed with the three-point shooting, telling his crew we have to start making more outside shots. I want to see more threes out there. Let's get aggressive. Coach is hoping some big production can make a splash for them.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Miller, the pass to Jackson. No one near him. And all around the rim that time before dropping. And the Pelicans lead by 10.
Strong anticipation from Jackson on the dish. Coaches love to see that out of their big men.
Pass to Petrovic. Kessler, a screen. Inside. And finished off by Kessler.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
Tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Goes up at the stripe. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. O'Neal's got 4 rebounds in the game. Ball outside. Pass to Petrovic. Now here's Kessler. Defended by Jackson. Just 4 to shoot. The 3 from Ball. A 3-ball from LaMelo.
Defense must honor Ball's three-point shot. He's more than ready to snipe away if you give him the opportunity to do so.
Miller, the pass to Jackson. Shoots from 14. O'Neal pulls it in. Clippers trail by 5. Johnson passes to Kessler. Here's Petrovic, defended by Jackson. Back to Kessler. Ball against Miller. Jacks up a 3. Oh, it's off! And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They've led by as much as 10.
Yeah, good touch from Jackson Jr. Ready to score inside when given these opportunities.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
It's good from beyond the arc.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Ready off the pass, he lays it in.
Got it in deep, and that's how you do it.
New Orleans leading by 8.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
1:57 left to play in the fourth quarter. Now Jackson, beyond the arc. Oh, he cannot hit.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Johnson. Oh, the shot is off. Now Sharp. Now Jackson. 1:14 left in the fourth. Kessler a screen. 6 to shoot. Outside ball. Oh, can't hit the jumper.
Well, with his solid midi game, you expect him to knock that one down.
Johnson against Sharp. Now Kessler. Ball. Blocked. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession. And we have to take another look at that block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Here's ball. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Ooh, he leaves no question.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
And so it's the Pelicans taking care of business in this one. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And now, our player of the game.
you.